Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Roy Boy and welcome back to the 15th episode of Roy Boy Tries to Survive. Now last episode we got these awesome wings and we got a bunch of shulker boxes. So between episodes I gathered up some levels and I colored the shulker boxes, I sorted them out, and here let's take a look at what I did in here. So we got, here, I'll just pop them all down on the ground. First, let's go over the names a bit, just because some of them were kind of funny. We got the goodie box, which is the one with all the diamonds and gold and iron and stuff like that. We got the box O Power, which is the redstone box. We got the furnace food, which is everything we'll need to put into furnaces. Farm away, and now I started to get a bit less creative with the names, or just, yeah, we got rock and roll, which I thought was alright. Wood is brown, and yummy good. I kind of ran out of ideas. But here, let me pop these down and quickly give a little peek at what's inside of them. Alrighty, so we'll start out down here with some food, which we don't have much, but you can see I started up a little carrot and potato farm over here. So that's where we got some of the potatoes for the food box. That'll be nice once I get some farmer villagers so I can trade with them. We definitely gotta finish up. I mean, the villager breeder's done, but I have some more ideas for what I want to do there before I start actually making all the different villager professions and start building up this town. That'll happen pretty soon. Here we got just some wood, which I don't have very much of right now, but I got an alright amount. We got all kinds of different stone type stuff in here. We got some seeds and farming equipment, and not equipment, just farming stuff. Furnace food, the redstone stuff, which we're actually going to be using a bit of this today probably, depending on what the chest of WhatToDo tells us. And here we have the real good chest. So yeah, so this shovel was better than mine, except for it doesn't have mending. So I want to like add this onto my tools. And there's a few other things I want to add onto this, because this only has silk touch and mending. It doesn't have unbreaking and efficiency, so it'll be nice to combine both of those. The sword and the other stuff we'll leave in here for now. But yeah, we got some nice stuff, and I actually finished up. So the beacon used to be mixed with gold and iron, but I did some iron collecting and I made it so it's only iron right now, and that's the iron that we have left. So we have some gold in here too. And as you can see, we made some firework rockets here. Let's take this this elytra for a spin. Ready? If I can take off, there we go. All right. Oh yeah, this is so much fun. Well, these are the first pair of elytra I've gotten without cheating. But now, these ones don't have any unbreaking or mending yet because I don't have enough experience. So we're gonna need to find some way to get experience soon. We'll see. In one of these episodes, we're gonna do that. So let's hop on back and let's go see what the chest of WhatToDo has, if I can do it without taking any damage. Ooh, yes. Alright. Let's run on inside and see what the chest of WhatToDo has in store for us. Alright, here we are. And, oh, experience. Okay, so maybe we'll be doing something with experience today. Let's see. You guys probably already know from the thumbnail, but, okay. After going to the end and losing all your levels, Dumbo. Hey, that's not very nice. I know you need XP. Yeah, that's true. So, okay, so it does look like we're going to be doing something with XP today. What is this? So, why don't you show the viewers what you found? Alright, so I'll show you guys what I found. So, I'll pop this back in here. We found something super cool. So, in one of the other survival worlds that I started, the one that only has 2 episodes because I kind of gave up on that one pretty quickly, we found a zombie spawner really close to the house. And this time, we actually found another one, which I couldn't believe it when, I mean, because we've already been in this world for a while, and I didn't find one. So I was expecting, alright, well, we'll just use the spider spawner that we found down in the cave. And then a little while ago, I was running around through the fields here, and I fell into a cave where I think it's right over here. One of these caves here somewhere. Where is it? Here? It's this one. Alright, I fell into this cave and I was like, oh, this looks like it continues. So I walked down here a bit, and right there it is. Can you believe that? Like, that is some pretty good luck. So let's light this guy up. I haven't actually come in here yet. Alright, so we'll light this guy up, make sure nothing spawns in here. And let's see what we found in here. Ooh, we got a golden apple. Alright, some of these stuff to trade with a cleric, some string. We'll take all of this. Some redstone. Alright. So this is super great. So we are going to be using some of that redstone today because, well, we're going to turn this into a farm. Now, I know you don't really need redstone, but in one of Pixel Riff's videos on his survival guide, he made one of these, and he made it so there was a bit of redstone where you could turn it off and on, like you could turn a light switch to turn it off. Now that would be really cool, and it would also make it safer, so I can make sure to turn it on while I'm working on it. I mean, turn it off while I'm working on it, and make my way outside, and then why am I doing this? Let's fly. And then when I come back inside, I can, when I go back outside, I mean, of the thing, I can finish, I can like turn it on and start enchanting. So I'm gonna get all my stuff ready, and we'll head, oh, I guess all my stuff are right over here. So I'll get them all into the chest here, and we'll head off and start to work. Oh, another thing, we have 3 shulker boxes left for extra components while I'm working, so I'll fill up one of these with some stuff. And it turns out I'm definitely going to need to go back to the end, which I'm super not excited about, but we don't have enough shulker boxes. I thought 10 might be enough, but it's not enough. So I'll be doing some end busting, maybe on camera, maybe off camera, we'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna get prepared and we'll start building. Alright, so here we are. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is I looked up a video to explain what we do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hollow out a big box around this. Now, he said for the spawning rates to be up, you go 4 blocks to the sides, 3 blocks above, and 4 blocks below. But I'm just going to add 1 onto each of those because I want to make the inside look a bit nicer. I know it's not that important, but just because I'm kind of weird that way. So I'm gonna go 5 blocks to the sides, 4 blocks up top, and 5 blocks down to the bottom. So I'll get hollowing that out, and then I'll come back when I'll show you guys when that's all done. Alrighty, so I thought I'd give a little update. So as you can see, we have some stuff here, but I'll bring you inside to take a peek. So I decorated up decently. I mean, I know it's kind of a waste, but that's alright. We haven't set up these to turn on and off yet, so they're just right now off, but we'll get that working in a second. So what's going to happen is that the zombies are going to spawn in. They're going to land down on this water. The water is going to push them down onto here. This will all push them this way. They'll go this way. Now, probably one's going to get stuck here, but then when the next batch come in, they'll push them, and once they go into this bubble column, it'll shoot them up to here. Now, the next part of what we're going to do, we're going to pick this up higher until it gets to 75. That way we are exactly 25 blocks, or 24 blocks above the bottom where the soul sand is. And then we'll push them over a bit, drop them down, and we'll drop them down 21 blocks. Now, I believe if they fall down 21 blocks with no armor, there'll be one hit with a stone sword away from death. Now, I have a diamond sword, so even if they do have armor, it'll probably be a one-shot anyway. So yeah, so then we'll set up the kill chamber down about 21 blocks, I think, right below here. And then we'll get the redstone set up for the lights. Yeah, and then we'll do some grinding. We'll get some XP, and I think for this episode, the challenges. So, remember we talked about last episode starting a bit of a challenge to see how much we can, how many levels we can get, and how many episodes we can go without dying. So, right now this is the first episode without dying. So we'll see how many. We'll be keeping track of those, starting from today, because last episode we were killed. And the other thing is that we had 68 levels is my record. I've never had more than 68 levels. So I'll bring you upstairs to kind of show that. And we'll see if in this episode we can beat 68 with the mob grinder, which I know that'll be a long time of grinding, but whatever. So there we go. We got 68 is the most levels we ever had, and this is the first episode without dying. So we'll start up those challenges. It looks like I am out of food. And yeah, so I'll finish up that now. I'll finish up the kill chamber. I'll bring you back. We'll do some of the redstone, and then we'll be done. Okie dokie. Alrighty, so we finished up the kill chamber. So let me show you that. So basically what happens, like we said, the zombies spawn in, they get pushed down. I'll fix that. That's just so I can get out. And then they get pushed up here, and then they slowly make their way this way, which for them it'll be a bit faster. I just have Frostwalker, whatever it's called, and then they fall down into there. Now I'm not gonna go down into there because I won't be able to make it out of there. And then, okay, there we go. Now wait, let's grab a bucket and fix up this. There we go. Now we gotta put that back right there. Alrighty, and then the kill chamber is, if I can make my way out of here. There we go. Just gotta go up this way, around to here. We'll make all this easier to maneuver, but we go down here, and they'll basically land right here. So I'm just gonna stand right here. They'll land. There's just one half slab gap, so the babies can't come out. I just wait here, and then I come through with my sword. Click, click, click. Kill them all. So I just AFK here for a while. The reason I made it more than one is that if it's just one block, then only 25 entities can be there at a time. And this way I can just AFK here, and then this whole thing will fill up, and then I just get them all in a few quick hits. The one thing I'm going to do now is, because we do have some iron, I'm going to go through and replace all these with hoppers, leading them down into some chests. And the redstone, yeah, so the redstone circuit, I'm going to get that set up right now. And then I'll be back once the redstone is all done. Alright guys, so as you can tell, okay, let me turn this down, because that is a crazy amount of noise. So let's see, hostile mobs right here. Turn that down to off completely. Alright, well, no, let's not do off completely. Let's just make it like here, so we hear them a bit quietly in the background. Alright, even now it's still pretty loud. Alright guys, well, what I wanted to say was I got it working. I got an off switch over here to turn it off. It turns the lights on in there, and then the zombies should stop coming down. I got this connection thing. Now, when I'm standing here, I'm too far away from the mob spawner, so I set up this little area here. And yeah, so let's close this. All right, let's see how many we got here. Let's like that. A few hits here should take care of most of them. There we go. We got one left. All right. Whoa. That is quite a nice amount of experience. That's like, well, it's still going up, but that amount of levels up here, that's pretty good. That's almost, wow, okay. I'm actually very surprised. I was expecting to get much less than that. And let's pop that in there, because we don't need to be carrying that. And we're getting a nice amount of loot too, which will be nice for trading with the clerics. Alright, so yeah, so I'm going to keep AFKing here for a while, try to get up to 68 levels. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I have the energy for that. Maybe we'll try to get up to 68 levels for some other time. But today I don't think we're going to make it all the way to there. But anyways, I'm glad we got this whole thing set up. Let's hop outside so we can take a look at it. And I'll make that entrance and exit a bit nicer because it's kind of clunky right now. But there's a wandering trader somewhere here. Alright, well, we'll take a look at that later. But I think I'm going to check how much time we have. And then we'll plan out the rest of the episode. So just take a peek in here. You see it's working out well, except for now this guy sees me. But it seems to be working out pretty well. Okie dokie. Alrighty, so I checked the time, and it looks like we have a few minutes to spare. So I think what I'm going to do now, because I'm trying to keep these episodes not too much longer or too much shorter than 20 minutes, though I haven't been very successful. Some of them are not close to 20 minutes. But we have a few minutes to spare if I can stop rambling. And I think we're going to build the hut out for around this. So what I'm thinking to do for this is we're going to build sort of like, kind of like a arcanic, like something themed, like a wizard's house or something, a little wizard's hut. So some nice pointy, curved, broken down roofs and stuff. That should be pretty nice. I'll think about this for a little while now and get that all planned out. And then, because then we'll bring in some we'll bring in a cleric, and he'll be like the wizard of this area. And after we do all the farming, we can go and give it all to the cleric. Alright, so I'm gonna get this all set up, and I'll be back once that is all done. No. Everything's gone. Oh, the elytra. All the diamond armor. The mending books. Plus another 30 diamond ore. All my tools. All my food. An ender chest. Everything is gone. No. And 42 levels. Alright, well, we're done with this. We are not doing these anymore. Yeah, no more of that. I give up. We're not doing that anymore. Okay. So I was here. Well, wait, let's go to sleep. So there's some things I want to talk about. So as I mentioned earlier in the episode, we needed to do some end busting, and I'm so glad that I did. I think it's in one of these you should see. Yeah, so I got a bunch of shulker boxes, and the best thing was I also got in elytra. I'm not completely sure what that is right now, but I did get one elytra. So I'm super glad about that, because we managed to do that before I died, so I don't have to go end busting without an elytra. Now, for what I wanted to build around the thing, it was a bit too tall for the idea that I had, so I thought, alright, well, I'll just bring the ground up. I'll raise the ground up a bit, and then I'll build the wizard's hut on top of that. But because this is a bit of a bigger project, and I want to get this video out, because it's already a few days later than I was planning on getting it out. As you can see, I started building this cliffside around, and I'm thinking to continue this cliffside like pretty big, and then make just like raise up this whole section of the ground. And yeah, as you can see back here, and then go bring the whole ground down about to where that woods line is, and build up here the wizard's hut and make like a little forest up here and stuff. I think that could be super cool. The other thing I wanted to do was to show that down here, so I set up a bubble elevator going up and a little dropper going down to make it more efficient. And we got ourselves a villager over here. This was actually another cured zombie villager, so his trades are better. And yeah, so after getting the all of this stuff, we can trade with him, although I don't have enough right now. It's just 21. We need 25. But yeah, so, and then the other thing I do is all the golden armor, I smelt that down in here, and then I can trade that over here too. So yeah, so this has also turned into a bit of an emerald farm. Yeah, so I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. I didn't quite do the things that I wanted to do, and I ended up dying, but and we're back to square one. But yeah, stuff happens. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the 15th episode. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. That really helps me out. Yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.